Add with the same or different signs. The camber angle is considered positive if it inclines away from the center line of the vehicle, and negative if it inclines toward the center line as shown in the figure in your workbook. So, for example 1, we will be adding a couple different angles together. So the steering axis inclination is positive 6 degrees, and the camber angle is positive 2. What is the included angle? So to get included angle, you would add the steering axis inclination and the camber angle. So we have 6 plus 2. So 6 plus 2 is equal to 8. So we would have a positive 8 degree included angle. Let's look at another example. Example 2. The steering axis inclination is positive 5 degrees, and the camber angle is negative 1. What is the included angle? So once again, we're going to add these two angles together. So we have positive 5 degrees plus 1 degrees. And that's negative. So we can show this as 5 minus 1. So 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. So the included angle then is 4 degrees. Let's look at another example. What is the included angle when the steering axis angle is positive 7 degrees and the camber angle is negative 2? Once again, we're adding two angles together, and one is negative. So this can be also shown as 7 minus 2, which is equal to 5. And then we have degrees, so we know that it's an angle. So the included angle is 5 degrees. Let's go for one more example on this. What is the included angle when the steering axis is positive 6 and the camber angle is positive 1? So here we have positive 6 degrees plus positive 1 degrees. So this is just addition of two positive angles. So 6 plus 1 is equal to 7 degrees. And that would be our included angle for this problem. Let's do another example. This one, we don't have any angles to solve for. We're just solving for our two numbers. So we have solve negative 8 minus negative 3. So something to note is when you have two negatives next to each other, then it becomes positive. So this means we can go back to this example 5 and rewrite it. So we have negative 8 plus 3. Now we can go ahead and solve. So negative 8 plus 3. So let's look at two ways to solve for this. Let's do method 1. So what you can do, because usually we're better at taking large numbers and subtracting smaller numbers. So what we can do is we can go 8 minus 3, which is equal to 5. But we know that right here, negative 8 is bigger as a number than 3. So we would keep the sign of the larger number. So that would be negative 5. And that would be our answer. Or we could go 3 minus 8. This is method 2. 3 minus 8, which is equal to negative 5. As we're going from 3 to 0, which is 3, and then we're going from 0 to negative 5 to go down 8 units. So either way we get negative 5. Whichever way works better for you, whether you take the sign of the larger number at the end, or you go ahead and do it the method 2. Let's do another example. Now we're going to solve 2 plus -4. So method 1, we would have 4, because it's a larger number, and this is a negative, so we're going to have to subtract one number. So 4 minus 2 is equal to 2, but because 4 is larger than 2, we take the sign of the larger number. So this equals -2. Method 2 would go like this. You go -4 plus 2. So we start out with -4 and we add 2 positive numbers to it. So that would get us to -2, as we're just increasing from -4 to moving to the right on the number line, say 2 points. So either way gets us to the same answer, but your method to solve for it. So let's do another one. Here we are, example 7, 2 minus -4. So we remember that 2 negative signs next to each other becomes positive. So now we have 2 plus 4. And these are just 2 positive numbers, so we can just go simply and add. So 2 plus 4 is equal to 6. And that would be our final answer.